And as seasons change, our emotions do as well, and many experience some anxiety. Here to talk more about methods on dealing with those emotions while springing forward is Natalie Poole. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. I am so genuinely interested to talk about this.
Yes.
So anxiety, you hear that word a lot. I think as each year passes, arguably you hear about it a little more and more. Would you agree?
Yes, I would agree totally.
What are the basic things when somebody says I have anxiety? What are they suffering from?
You'll find that when you have anxiety, you're having racing thoughts, even racing emotions. You feel like you're flooded by so many things. I almost say it's as if you have a radio playing on in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about, what am I going to cook for dinner? I feel a little bit sad. Wait a minute, did I leave the garage door open? I mean, can we just go on and on and on? And it never seems the volume to go down. That would kind of describe anxiety to the greatest degree. And then right now, with spring approaching, people are having even more of that because they had all of these plans at the beginning of the year and they haven't all come to fruition. So I'm feeling like a little frustrated because I feel like all these things are mounting and we're at the end of season or the quarter of one.
Yeah, okay, so very relatable there. I think so many people at home are probably like, oh, I feel validated this morning. Thank you. Okay, so that's an interesting connection there with the season. So it's kind of like this first checkpoint of the year where you might start to feel like you're falling a little bit behind or there's so much still to do. How can we counteract that?
Excellent. So I have 3 tips.
Okay.
The first one is breathing deep.
Ooh,
it sounds
taking
like,
a moment.
Yes, it sounds like really basic, but why don't we practice really quick? So if we're sitting up straight, we put one hand on our belly because we typically are always kind of slumped, and we breathe in. We're going to do the 4-7-8 rule. So we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds. We're going to hold it for 7, and then we're going to let it out on 8. Okay. So we're going to breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll find with that air gets all the way down, and we're going to blow it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can I confess to you? It's probably been years since I've taken a moment to do that.
Yes. It's basic, right? Breathing.
It feels good though. It feels like a little release. Your head feels lighter, your arms feel looser, because we're always just so tense and on the go.
And we can teach our children that too. A great way for teaching children is to smell the roses, blow out the candles.
Aww.
Really easy for them to learn. But if you find that after doing it maybe once or twice, you're still feeling a bit tense, you can continue until you feel calm again. But it's a simple tool and you can do it anywhere.
Was that just one of 3 things
That's just one of 3.
Okay.
So the second one is grounding techniques, which is amazing. Grounding technique is all about employing all of your senses. So what do you hear? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you smell?
Isn't this what they tell you to do when you're having an anxiety or a panic attack?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then even, and when you think about it, when you do those things, you can't focus on what you're anxious on anymore because you're too busy.
You're distracting yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are tools that you can do anywhere. So if you feel like right now, what do I see? Okay, well, I see you in this beautiful dress. It's coral, right? What do I smell? I smell coffee in the background, right? What do I hear? Right. What do I hear? Well, I heard you laugh. I can't be focused on anything that I have going on later on today because I'm focused on what's present in this moment, which actually is mindfulness. But grounding techniques are an amazing tool to help you stay present in the moment and let go and mitigate some of that anxiety.
Love that. Whatever you can do to break those persistent thoughts. Okay, tip number 3.
Tip number 3, positive imagery. Positive imagery is about where do you find yourself calm and serene. Is it up at Torch Lake? Is it on a beautiful mountaintop? Is it on a vacation?
Yeah.
Think about where that is, close your eyes and take yourself back there. Can you smell the ocean? Can you hear the waves? When you do all of that and you can try those things, those three tips over and over again, you'll find that your anxiety starts to recede because now you're finding yourself present.
Love that so much. Thank you for letting us know that the spring forward chaos is not just in our heads. But you know, because on one hand, you're like, it's 1 hour.
Yes.
But every day I feel like we're still, it's 7, but that means it's really like 6 and da-da-da-da. Okay, where can people find you for more help?
So you can find me. My business is called Peace of Mind Wellness. We're actually located right on Farmington Hills. The address is 31300 Northwestern Highway. If you need more tips, need help, medication management, or psychotherapy, we're here for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. You have such a soothing spirit. We appreciate you this morning.